What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a little peek at my lever gun collection. Safe, empty. This is my 12 gauge. I always highly suggest if you do have a shotgun, don't ever leave one in the chamber, first off. But okay, here's my 12 gauge. It is my Black Aces tactical lever action 12 gauge shotgun. I actually got this off of Palmetto State. Really cheap. Really good price. Shoots nice. Like this right here, the action of it was a little sticky at first, but did get better over time. Love this thing. This here is Jormungandr. When I actually got this, one of the reasons why I wanted to get it was one, didn't have a 12 gauge, so I wanted something unique. Ended up finding this, and I was like, huh, well, that's interesting. A lever action 12 gauge. Never seen one of those. Now, for the price point that it was, and I mean, it was really cheap. It was less than $500. It came with this, little pistol grip style if you actually want to put it on this thing. I mean, this thing is decently long, so I mean, good grip strength. That's all I gotta say. And then it also came with some spare chokes. Now, this is going on Rumble and on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I'll get a whole bunch of comments about, my runes and everything. They're Norse runes, and pretty much what they are, they're bind runes, and or specifically might just be saying something in particular. But it does come with spare chokes. It comes with a choke key, all that stuff. If you're going to have one of these, make sure you have a choke in it. It comes with 3 of them. One inside and then 2 spare ones. Okay? And if you don't know which one it is, how you know is there'll be little notches, right? Barely see it, but there'll be little notches right there. The number of the notches lets you know whether it's going to be for buckshot, slug, all that other kind of stuff. Okay? So, here is Jormungandr. It's not nothing too fancy. It's just basic 12 gauge. One of the only things I really did to it was actually just paraquartered this so that it's a little bit easier on my hands while I'm actually shooting it and everything else. I put this on here for aesthetics, but at the same time it kind of helps the lever go down a little bit. So that's awesome. Really good gun. Love it. That's Jormungandr. This was the very first lever gun I actually got. And then once I got it, I was like, I want more. I just want more. So then my second one I got was this one right here, which empty, clear, nothing in there. Okay. Now, with these kind of lever guns, you never actually want to and then actually let the hammer down because you can actually really mess up your firing pin and then you have to get a new one. But this here is my LevTac 92 357. This shoots both 38 special, 357, plus Ps. I actually have plus Ps right here. These are 38 special plus Ps. And basically, it's just like shooting a 357. So this here is Sif. She is, as you know, the wife to Thor. Like, really, not MCU Thor, but actual, Norse mythology. I got some pop-up sights on the sides right there because it's like, hey, tactical. And this thing shoots like how you're shooting a 22. Like, I have video of it. My girlfriend shot this. First time shooting one of these, and she loved it. Fell in love with it. Favorite gun. Got a basic red dot on it. Got some spare ammo on this side. A whole bunch on in here, just in case. Got a light up front. Got bipod on there just in case. This was my second purchase. I wanted an actual, just normal, actual lever gun, and then I started seeing some tactical style ones because I was like, I wonder if you can actually do that. And then I came across the Tech 92. I got this one off Sportsman's. This one also was decently cheap. Wasn't too expensive. This one was about $600-ish when I got it. So not too bad. Um, Shot this one, loved it. I can't wait to go shooting again, honestly. Want to take this one out. Want to take my new 9mm that I got recently out. I still need to do that. Everything's finally melted, which is awesome. And I do have a little hand grip on here. It's mainly to kind of like keep it up. I don't really hold it like this because it's more of an angled one. I use it to kind of like just hold it in like that. And then in the front, right here, it's threaded. So if you want, you can actually get this thing slotted for, a silencer, or maybe if you wanted to, drop that. If you wanted to, you can get a muzzle brake on there, all sorts of kind of nifty, nice stuff. That'll come in handy. So keep an eye out for that if you ever do get one of these. It has a beaded front sight with a ghost ring in the back. Honestly, not too bad to use. Having the red dot and everything on here works seamlessly. Worked perfectly fine. And this is my tactical lever action 357 style SIF. Now, my most recent lever gun, and not gonna lie, my favorite, is right here. Now, with this one, I have it with two different style configurations, generally. So sometimes I'll have an actual vertical foregrip on this thing to kind of like help and or, just leave it as is. But I got myself a raised cheek rest on right here. I got a whole slew of ammo on this side. I also got a slew of ammo on the opposite side over here. That's covered, so that's nothing to have to worry about. Empty and clear, like always. The only guns I generally keep loaded are my everyday carry style guns. Now, you'll probably ask me, okay, so why the little, fur on there? I live in Alaska, so if you're shooting during wintertime, face gets cold. So, my face is going to be on something. I kind of want it to be a tiny bit warm. Got Tacticon LPVO on this. Best part about this one is you don't need an actual battery in here for you to see the mil dots and all that. So it's really, really good. The casings, so for the mills and everything else on the upper and lower, so your elevation, your windage and all that is really audible. Really nice. Love that. And at the same time, you can actually open it and close it so that you don't actually have to worry about your stuff getting messed up or anything like that. Especially if you're knocking it around or anything else like that. So this is my Henry 4570. This is my big game rifle. This is the rifle that I'm going to be using when I actually go hunting for bear, moose, deer, all that other kind of stuff. Whatever I'm going to be hunting, I want to make sure that once I shoot it, it's down and done. Now, in LPVO, you don't really use these for oh, hey, it's going to go super, 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 super far. And 4570s, you don't go super, super far with anyways. But this here is Scotty, the goddess of the hunt. Got myself some spiked bipod up front, along with an Odin's Olight up front right there with the pressure pad. Click it, or, boom. And then we also have, considering this was all wood furniture when I first started, and there is a video on the channel, check that out. Which, honestly, I should probably put that video on Rumble too. So, if you're on Rumble and seeing this, go check it out on the YouTube channel. If not, I'll probably try to put it on there if I can actually find it. Might take me a minute. But, yeah. So, this started out with all wood furniture. Was looking sexy as hell. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? I saw some Ranger Point Precision stuff, so you know, hey, their rail. I got a little full functioning compass on this thing on my takedown lever, so I can actually take that down off and use it if need be. I got their hammer spur right here, which is really nice because it's great. Like, let's see if I can get a good view. Like, look at that thing. Like, you do not have to worry about not feeling that thing. So that's awesome. Ranger Point, Ranger Point, Ranger Point. Decently cheap, wasn't too expensive, and they shipped it out quick. So, to finish out the video, here's Scotty, my sexy goddess of the hunt. And of course, with all my lever guns, I paracord the handle so that way I don't have to worry about tearing up my fingers. You know what I mean? And yes, I got runes everywhere because they're bind runes. Some of them are for protection, some of them are for, you know, hey, names such as Goddess of the Hunt, Scotty. Yep. So I would say that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing some more, especially considering I will be doing transfers of a whole bunch of videos that I have on my YouTube to Rumble and vice versa, along with some new ones. But this is the current 2023 lever guns that I have. Probably won't get any new guns this year when it comes to lever, but there are some new ones I have some eyes on, so maybe might get one this year. More likely next year. But keep an eye out for the next video, guys and gals. For y'all watching, make sure you train and you properly handle your guns, okay? Never keep them loaded unless it's one that you're using. Make sure you always treat every firearm as if it's loaded. And make sure that where you store your guns, you are the ones with the keys to that said lock, safe, and or whatever you have your guns in. Okay, that's it. Catch me for the next one. Later, guys.